Welcome back to Kansas City. My name's still Tom Stein Jr. and we are talking about something that a lot of you folks out there fall into and probably don't even mean to, but it ends up hooking them in a certain set of clients and a certain set of short-term thinking that's very difficult to get out of once you're inside of it. Folks, we're talking about what we like to call spreadsheeters. Well, what are spreadsheeters? Spreadsheeters are the brokers out there, tend to be the immature, tend to be the young brokers who look at all of the numbers on a spreadsheet and do not provide any color, any nuance, any depth of evaluation to their clients. If that's the case, folks, that broker, that agent is no different than an internet portal. If everything's a commodity, then so are you. And if you chase that rabbit as a broker, then what ends up happening is you are price only. Folks, there's a lot of difference between a lot of carriers. There's a lot of small nuances inside of plans that the great brokers understand. And they understand that some plans are better served, some plans are better cost. Some plans have great exit strategies, some don't. Some take your money, some return your money. If all of that is lost on the spreadsheet, then what you've really done is you've boiled your sale down to only one thing, which is cost. And if it's only cost, then you're only money. And you provide no deeper value to your client, and they will not win in the long term. So today we're going to talk about something slightly different, that depth of spreadsheeting, getting one step behind or one step deeper or one step better than just looking at what is my monthly cost. There are three things that I think you should really evaluate. It really helps the clients out in the medium to long term. And those are these three. Number one, the attachment level. What percentage of the total monthly cost, of the level funded cost, is going into the claims bucket? Is it 5%? That's a crazy low. That's more or less fully insured. They're surrendering all of their money every month. Is it half? That's great. That means if they don't have claims, that pool of money stays with the plan. All right, that's the first thing to consider. Consider the actual amount of money that's going into the claims bucket. Number two, the surrender percentage. Some plans take half the money. Some plans take, I've seen 2/3. Some plans take 1/3. If you have a big aggregate account, that's a big pool of money that belongs to the plan. Now, some TPAs, MGUs, carriers will say, yeah, that belongs to the plan, but we're going to take a part of it because you signed early on in the plan and you didn't think that this would run well long term. Well, as the broker or the agent, that's your responsibility, is to think about the long term. Because you're not trying to make one sale for 1 year, you're trying to make one client for one career. There's a big difference between those two things. So think about the exit strategy on those plans, all right? Number one, how big the attachment point is. Number two, how much of an ag surrender there is, or ag confiscation. How much does the plan lose simply because they went with one player over the other? And how much does it cost you as the broker in your retention having portions of your client's money disappear? All right. And then number three, whenever you sit down with your clients, are those people you're putting them with going to deliver more problems or less? Are they going to pick up the phone when there is an issue? Or are they going to send you through some chat bot, through some texting widget? There's a bunch of stuff out there that's non-human. And it really, in my experience, at least it fires me up. So I know it fires up a number of the members. So what level of service, what level of problems are going to be solved by humans? There's always going to be problems on every plan. So how much noise are you going to have throughout the plan year? You can think about that as well with RBP, right? If you go with an RBP, there's going to be more noise just by its nature. There is a savings up front, right? So think about noise on the plan. Think about ag refunds or claims account refunds, how much you lose. And there are some plans take all of the money if you leave them, which, man, you're really putting your client into a situation where they're held hostage. So keep that in mind, because 1 year sale becomes a multi-year hostage situation. That's not good for anybody except for the carrier. And then number three, how big the claims account really is. And what you can do if you're a really intelligent, hardworking broker is you can look at those and say, where's the trade-off point? I've got a plan that has, let's say for ease of math, $100,000 in the claims account, but it's $5,000 more expensive. How much in claims does that group have to have so that they actually spend more money? Is that a reasonable amount of claims? Is that what the broker's supposed to do? Provide the color, the nuance, the depth of understanding to coach and prescribe the solutions for the clients? Yes, absolutely. That's what we're paid to do. We're paid to provide the deep information that the business and plan owner are not educated about, but you are. Folks, I hope that makes some sense. If you're just spreadsheeting your programs, realize somebody else out there is going to come in and provide deeper value and coach their clients or your clients eventually into a program that is better for them. The long arc of history, we get more efficient and we get better. Folks, be on the right side of it. Get out there and go help somebody. My name's still Tom Stein Jr., and if you need some level funding help, we'll have our contact information up here. But have some fun out there. It's a noble cause. All right, we'll see you.